Hello Outlaw Nation and welcome back to the Outlaw Dynasty Outlaw Insider Week 11 Rivalry Edition. So last week's game, not a lot to talk about there. We didn't play very well. Critical turnovers, couldn't get stops at critical times, and we are just not a team that is currently built to overcome multiple score deficits in a short manner of time. So something we're trying to get better and improve and have shots in games like that where it just got out of control last week and snowballed on us, and we just couldn't really do anything to get out of it and overcome the adversity. But we're going to move forward, and we move right into a rivalry game this week with Arkansas Tech. We got the Wonder Boys in Russellville in the battle for the Golden Hard Drive. So hopefully we can play a lot better on the road and pick us up a W against our rival. But let's go ahead and take a look at the BCS Top 25 conference standings and check out those Wonder Boys and take a look at this week's matchup. Let's go! S3, Oregon 4, Penn State 5, Minnesota 6, Northwest Missouri 7, LSU 8, Georgia 9, Tennessee number 10, Tennessee 10. 11 through 20, Nebraska, Notre Dame, USC, Florida, Iowa, Florida State, Arkansas State, Oklahoma, Arizona, and Texas A&M, with Purdue, Virginia Tech, Wake Forest, Arizona State, and Army rounding out your BCS Top 25 for Week 11. Week 11 conference standings, we're still the cellar dweller in the North, 2-3 in conference, 4-5 overall. Arkansas State still undefeated at 5-0 in conference. Northwest Missouri, Central Missouri, and Arkansas Tech at 3-1, and Pitt State at 3-2 in conference. On the south side, Louisiana Tech takes control of the South with a 3-2 conference record. UTSA right behind them at 2-2, with North Texas at 1-3, Texas State and UTEP at 1-4 each, and New Mexico State still winless this season in conference. That is your Week 11 CUSA conference standings. All right, Week 10 results. Of course, our disappointing loss to Arkansas State. Central Missouri beats UTEP 41-24. Northwest Missouri goes out of conference in a top 25 game and beats Texas Tech 30-13. North Texas over Texas State. Pittsburgh State thumps Arkansas Tech. And Louisiana Tech pummels New Mexico State. This week, the battle for the Golden Hard Drive. Oklahoma Tech at Arkansas Tech. Louisiana Tech heads to North Texas. UTSA at Northwest Missouri. Texas State at New Mexico State. Arkansas State is out of conference at BYU. And Pitt State goes to Central Missouri. That is your CUSA Week 11 schedule. All right, award semifinalists came out this week, and surprise, surprise, one Jorge Davis is number one semifinalist for the Bednarik Award. Definitely unexpected, but a welcome surprise. And there is more. Not just the Bednarik, but Mr. Jorge is also the top semifinalist currently for the Butkus Award as the nation's best linebacker. So again, surprised to see this on here. I did not think we would have anybody on these lists for the awards, but hopefully Jorge can continue to play well, finish out the season strong, and maybe bring a little hardware back to Okmulgee. Let's talk Cruton. Not a lot happening this week, but one update. We did get a commitment from Mr. Trayvon Henderson, so the Henderson brothers are locked up. 3 of our 4 priority prospects are signed on the dotted line, so it'll be nice to have the Henderson brothers and LaRon Ross on the roster next year. Still fighting for Jake Reese with Arizona State, and the rest of the board is pretty much unchanged from last week. So again, we'll keep it updated as it changes, but good to have Trayvon commit last week and have him ready to be an Outlaw for next season. That is a quick look at Cruton. Let's check out the Wonder Boys. Mr. R.J. Hill will be their starting quarterback at 83 overall. They got a solid group of running backs, 86, 86, 83, 80 with O'Donnell at the top spot there. Green, their fullback, is a 77. Top 4 wideouts go 86, 84, 82, 82. Tight end is a 74. O-line goes 76, 79, 80, but I believe he's injured now for the season, so we'll probably see the 77 center in there. 74 right guard, 74 right tackle. D-line goes 81, 80, 83. Linebacking unit goes 82, 80, and 79. Secondary, top 3 corners, 81, 79, 78. Free safety is 76. And the strong safety an 83. Their kicker is a 66. That ain't good. And their punter is an 82 overall. So definitely a team we should compete with. Hopefully we can play better next week and put on a better performance and have a good outcome in this rivalry game. But that's a quick look at the Wonder Boys. Okay, overall look at this week's matchup. Arkansas Tech, 5-3 on the season. They lost their opener to Arizona. Then beat Fresno State and Southern Miss. Lost to BYU. Ripped off 3 in a row against Texas State, La Tech, and New Mexico State. And got thumped by Pitt State last week. Of course, we lose, we win, we lose, we win, we lose, we win, we lose, we win, we lose. Hopefully, we get that win this week and continue that trend up until that point right there. So, it'd be nice to get win number 5, especially against our rival, and keep a little hope alive at maybe grabbing a bowl bid. Arkansas Tech's leaders, R.J. Hill, 1,100 yards passing, 11 touchdowns, and 5 picks. O'Donnell is their leading rusher with 977 yards and 8 touchdowns, 122 yards a game. That's pretty good right there. Broussard, 25 grabs for 354 yards, 3 touchdowns on the season. Defensively, Bird leads them in tackles with 24, Culp leads interceptions with 5, and Kennedy leads with 4. So those are going to be your players to watch this week. Kennedy, Culp, and Bird on the defense are their current top playmakers, and their triplets, Hill, O'Donnell, and Broussard on offense are leading them in those offensive categories. Romero got bit by the interception monster last week. Some old ugliness revealed itself again. 1,987 yards passing, 19 touchdowns, 15 picks. Anderson, 466 on the ground with 5 touchdowns. Kurt continues to have a great senior season, 640 yards receiving and 5 touchdowns. And there he is, our award semifinalist, Mr. Jorge Davis. 41 tackles on the year, 4 picks, 2 sacks. Also has a forced fumble on the year. So he's definitely having a great senior season. We are DDD. They are B-, B-. Looks like they got 10 recruits coming in this week, so definitely be nice to spoil their visit. We average more points a game, actually 1 more point a game than they do. They lead in total offense. We lead in pass offense, total defense, and rush defense, and they lead in pass defense. Our turnover difference took another hit last week, dropping down to a -6, and they sit at a +2. That is a quick overall look at this week's matchup. There we have it, 60 overall versus 83 overall. Our 60 offense versus their 82 defense. Their 84 offense against our 61 defense. They are going to be using the Ohio State playbook on offense and a 4-3 playbook on defense. So always something we'll have to prepare for. And of course we run the Lightspeed playbook on offense and Book of Suffering on defense. But hopefully we can play a lot better than last week and show up this week for the rivalry game. Should be an exciting one in Russellville. The battle for the golden hard drive. But that's it for this week. Outlaw Insider Week 11. We appreciate you stopping by and checking it out. And if you're enjoying the Outlaw Dynasty, you like what you're seeing, we humbly ask that you support the channel and hit that like button. It helps out a lot. And we'd really like to hear more comments, man, on the games, on the Outlaw Insider, wherever, man. Just comment. Let us know who your favorite Outlaw is, what you like, what you don't like. We love the communication, and we love to chat with you about the Outlaw. Always like, share, subscribe, comment, hoist trophies, win championships. For the Tater Sports Network, I am Chip D. Till next time, see ya.
You crazy mother.